everyone, and welcome to another episode of Slay the Princess, this Pristine cut. We are once again gonna find a new ending. There are still a couple more endings that I saw when I looked them up, so we're gonna try to get one. And we're gonna try to see all these new princesses that we haven't gotten. I might also follow a small guide. I know this one's from the prison, so maybe we try to get the prisoner and see if we can get this one unlocked. If need be, I will also try to use a guide to get these ones, and we're going to try to avoid the ones we have finished completely. So we don't want to go to the wild, we don't want to go... No, we can go to the wraith. We don't want to go to the moment of clarity. There's a few others. She has one more to unlock, the god. But we might just use her to get to, like, the ones we might want in the future. But let's dive into a new game, and see where our paths and choices take us. We're gonna skip through this. Doesn't matter.
You make your way.
Blah, blah, blah. I think I know how to get to the
interior
prisoner.
of the cabin is...
We'll take the blade.
You take the...
Into the basement. Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
We're trying to get the prisoner, and if I remember correctly, we need to free her and then resist the dude, the narrator. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about...
She makes a compelling point. Don't you dare.
I'm not going to drop it. Or maybe I will drop it, because I think
the
we need to talk to her.
blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Do you know... How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be.
Besides me cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Oh!
She speaks with almost complete
my
nonchalance.
goodness.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door. Your shouts and...
That's okay, we
you
have
make
the
your
knife.
way back to the bottom of the stairs.
Oh god, Slayer, save her!
Against your better judgment, you place the blade. No, we won't have it.
We gotta resist. Warn her!
Stop that.
Resist!
The blade. Move the blade.
We'll watch this outcome.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it?
I like this princess.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
I hope it was worth it. So now we have the prisoner. Okay.
You're on a path.
But I died. What now? Terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that.
Yes.
This is the first time either of us have been here.
No.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation.
Okay, we can skip through this. Let's go to the cabin.
A warning.
Yep.
The interior of the...
So I don't know what we need to do to get to the next part. Let's kind of just fiddle with some options. Let's acknowledge the mirror this
He
time.
definitely did not. Does a mirror not count as fur? There isn't a mirror. There isn't.
There's
I think
definitely a mirror.
Exactly.
Why would you lie?
You walk up to the wall it's really... You read it was there, and now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it,
Let's
it must
take
be
the blade.
important. You take the blade from the
Yeah,
table.
we haven't taken it this time.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Alright, let's go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Of course she does.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose,
Yeah,
there would be something so
we chose that
obviously
last
useless.
time, and it did not end well. Well, it kind
What
of
an
ended well,
interesting
actually.
development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I'm not gonna do that. Let's sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sure, we'll sit where we're told.
You do as she asks
Kind of
and
following the
sit on
same
the
path
floor,
we did last time.
still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game.
The game.
But yeah, I remember.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Good luck.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it?
Okay.
Exactly. He gets it.
They're yapping too much.
The more I say your success, I will
They're
give it
literally
a rest.
yapping too much.
Focus.
This.
This is a serious situation.
I agree.
You shouldn't be daydreaming.
You were asking about my intentions earlier. What do you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, and I don't see any keys in your hands either. So I'm afraid my only way out is another surgical removal.
Her head?
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her. Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something.
Okay. I don't think you are. How am I supposed to cut you out if you didn't notice your head is in a shackle too?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that.
What?
She certainly seems confident. Maybe she knows something we don't. Or maybe you should consider the most likely scenario. She's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Okay.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If
Dude.
you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
How's she gonna kill us
There
if
are
she's
none.
chained up?
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her.
I agree.
Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Okay. So there's a lot of back and forth. You don't give her the weapon, or you give her the weapon, you leave her, you slay her. Last time we just joined her. Maybe we should give her, okay, let's trust her and give her the knife. Okay, I'm trusting, maybe I should make a save here. Okay, I'm trusting you, give her the knife.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and
I
slaying
didn't sign
her,
up for this job.
you remain rigidly in place. You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you?
Ooh.
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, already tried to take over, buddy.
Angry grumbler.
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little?
Yeah, a
I think
little.
you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
Dude.
She doesn't say another word.
Dude!
She cuts into her own neck. No.
No! Watch an uneasy silence.
Her
Ugh.
eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin,
Hear the
veins,
noises.
cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play.
What the hell?
Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally,
Oh!
you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Dude!
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder,
Ew.
and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor,
Oh,
completely
this is
free.
awful.
It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Do we cut her hands
Oh
off
no,
now?
oh no, what did we do? Can we put it
Can
back?
we put it
Please
back?
tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Huh.
Wow.
So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Well, we know our reward is
Now
shit.
hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your
No.
reward.
What, my reward is eternity here? Take the princess with you? What do you mean? Let's just leave. I'm gonna be honest.
Fine.
Let's just leave.
But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Okay. We're probably gonna have to kill
With your
ourselves
work
anyway.
done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an
I
unpleasant
see the
chapter
long
of your
quiet
life.
outside.
It's all uphill from here.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world
Yeah,
from up here, but now it's
the long
just
quiet.
empty. The door. Check the door.
Okay.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain
This
doom.
bitch. He knew.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward? This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone.
No.
Trust me.
Like hell it is.
So it's just like the other ending. Or the other one. I don't know. I guess let's say I don't know, I'm pretty okay with this to see what happens.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Wow. It's the same.
Decades. No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
No, I agree. What do you suggest then?
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Why am I so indecisive? I've been so good with trying to make decisions in this game, and now I'm just like, I don't know. Because I also don't know what brings us to the next, the third chapter. I think this is obviously going to take us to the third chapter because us dying, she didn't get taken, so us dying is going to lead to the third chapter, actually. I didn't want to die again. I didn't like dying last time. I'm going to accept my reward now.
That's great. Congratulations. You've earned it.
We've earned it.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
He's just saying things.
The voice's protestations fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Forever? Wait, no, I got the good ending.
No, you
What?
stop that. Stop all this nonsense.
You really don't want to be happy, do you?
Have a voice
You
for
know
your happy
what
ending.
you have to do.
Whoa. Wow. Huh. He ruined our happy ending. Is there really no other way? Because I don't want to use the blade on myself.
If it makes it easier for you, I can do it.
Oh.
Let me have it.
Give the blade to the voice of the skeptic.
Alright,
Sure.
I'll make this
That's an
quick.
interesting choice.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just
Immortality?
to make me lose?
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I don't have to answer that.
That's all we needed to hear.
Yeah.
Oh!
Fine. The little voice raises the pristine blade to your throat and cuts it open. You rapidly bleed out and then you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Yeah, we'll see about
Genocidal maniac. The cage. Ooh, a new chapter. Let's do it. New princess. Who dis?
You're on a path
Ooh.
in the wood. See? All done. That wasn't so bad, was it, buddy?
Talking about me?
But it was so bad.
Oh no, we have the
I
broken.
don't like dying. I don't like being cold.
Look at this
alone in
place.
the
Looks
dark.
crazy.
I don't think anybody likes dying, but hey, at least it's over. We got better. And now we can move on. Things will work out this time. I know it.
Oh, don't coddle him. For all we know, we'll have to die hundreds of times to get to the bottom of things. Maybe even thousands.
What?
He needs to toughen up.
Toughen up. You're both freaks. I'm having a rational reaction to
you're
what
both
just
freaks.
happened. I'm normal. A normal person gets traumatized from dying
He's right.
and from watching someone cut her own head off. Hold on, did you say thousands? How can it possibly take us thousands of lives to find a way out of
You
it?
never know.
Obviously, we need a large sample size in order to figure out our optimal plan. We need statistical significance.
Oh my god, we're not killing
I'll have
ourselves
you know
over and over
that
again.
my reality is not a data point in your misguided attempt at an experiment. You've clearly already been here before, and judging by how deranged you all are, you've already been here more than once. I'll spare you my full introduction, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing,
There are no people
suffering
here, sir.
entities.
Liar.
Not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Wait, we have the blade? We do! I was happy with eternal bliss. Should we talk about how we still have the blade? We never started with the blade before.
Huh. I hadn't actually
Is
noticed.
it because we killed ourselves
Holding
with
it's starting to feel natural,
No.
isn't it?
No.
Holding a weapon shouldn't feel so natural. It's proof that we're being guided by an unfeeling lunatic. We need to try talking to her.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, should we
I wanna
talk
do
about
that.
our feelings? That'll get us nowhere. Trust me. They're too easy for her to manipulate, too illogical. We can't puzzle our way out of things if we listen to our heart.
I don't think I even need to comment on that. What a sorry, sorry voice you are.
Damn.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade.
Are we already in the
It
cabin?
says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin.
Says right here. Are you reading a script?
Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
Is he reading like a script? She died last time, and the way you decided to think us was locking us away in the happiness void forever.
So I didn't mishear you earlier. That doesn't make any sense, though. She's not supposed to be suicidal. More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you here? You shouldn't have died. You should be enjoying your reward.
Skeptic didn't want us to.
We weren't satisfied with your happy little prison.
But it has happy right there in the name.
No.
It wasn't actually very happy.
It's forced happiness.
Well, what's done is done, and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
Ooh, we can toss the weapon. I kind of want to see if we can save her or something. I'm not taking the blade again. Toss your weapon into the woods.
Are you serious?
Yep.
The blade is your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do things right. Do it. She can't talk to us at knife point. That's no way to get a real conversation started.
You're all being ridiculous. Why would we disarm ourselves at a time like
I'm not
this?
listening to you either.
Don't you dare.
Toss it.
Are you even listening to me?
No.
Does my opinion count for nothing?
Yeah.
We're never getting out of here if you don't listen. I'm intervening. We're not tossing the
What?
blade.
You don't have to listen to him. He hasn't gotten us anywhere.
I'm in charge, and I say we're tossing the blade. You had your chance last time, and we all saw how that worked out for us.
Without another word, you foolishly hurl your only chance at victory far off into the woods, never to be seen again.
Never to be seen again. All we did was toss it into the woods. There's nothing stopping us from picking it back up.
Oh, but there is something stopping you from picking it back up. The fact that you've already made your decision.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to turn back the clock, we'll all just have to suffer the consequences of what you've done. That's how decisions work. You did the right thing.
Thing's broken. No way out but through. Let's go see her. Yeah.
You stand at the edge of a cliff. An abyss
Whoa.
yawns beneath you, empty and endless.
I don't want to go through that.
The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within. It's dreary, but of course it is. We're dreary, and so is she.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
The missus.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that.
Our love. You're gonna pretend? Come on, dude. She's definitely our missus. Alright, let's get to it.
Every surface of the
Whoa.
cabin is draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal,
That's
with
crazy.
hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster destined to end the world. There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already foolishly threw away your weapon, but still, your objective awaits.
Huh. That mirror's back again. Why?
What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the
There's
door to
always
the
a mirror.
basement. It doesn't matter. What are we going to do, look at ourselves? I've had enough introspection.
But it does matter. It's obviously important. It has to be. Otherwise it wouldn't be here.
I'm not going to waste time arguing with you. Just get to the basement, okay? The door's on the other side of the room. Then, I guess there's nowhere for us to go but forward.
Alright, let's go.
You step out onto the floor.
Ugh.
Or what should have been a floor. Should have been? Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that
Wait.
there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
We had no choice.
She's bringing us back to her.
Whoa.
Or we just happened to fall through an unstable floor. She's a prisoner here. How much agency do you think she has?
More than you'd like, I'm sure. Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty
Oh.
chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle. You find yourself suspended
this
in
is
what
awful.
appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare
That's
concrete
awful.
floor. If the
Ooh.
princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. As your eyes adjust to your
And
new
there she is.
surroundings,
Is she
you make out a
headless?
figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Hello?
But you are met with only silence,
Okay,
save
she
for
has
the
no
creaks
head,
and
so
groans
no
of
head?
metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming
Oh,
in
it's
waves as
awful.
you continue to dangle helplessly. She won't even speak to us. We did
Brother, she cut off her own head. Hello?
The princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing
Oh,
at your
no.
flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig
Who's that?
deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision
Oh.
comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person.
I agree.
It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
So
Wonderful.
much for talking it out. Doesn't seem like she's too interested, does it?
It's not too late. You threw away that blade for a reason. Now talk to her.
Look, I didn't even bring a knife. I just wanted to talk to you.
You're pleading with me as if I have a say over anything that happens here. Shouldn't you know by now that I don't? And neither do you.
The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
Damn.
Poor thing. She thinks it's easier to be detached. But buried pain is still pain, whether she knows it or not. This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
No, we can fix this. What do you mean? You're just a watcher. You cut your own head off last time. You made that decision.
What's the point of making a choice if it all ends the same way? I'm still stuck, and you're just as stuck as I am. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward.
Oh, goodness.
Your bindings tighten again.
You come to me, knife in hand.
But that's not right.
We didn't bring a
You
knife.
didn't bring the knife. We even told her that earlier.
Okay, all of these acknowledge that we threw away the knife. You clearly weren't listening to me earlier because I already told you I threw away that knife. I ditched it before I even got to the cabin.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
The body marching towards you comes to a lurching
Yeah.
stop.
I don't even have it.
Huh. She stopped. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. You tell me. What do you actually want? The only way we can get out of here is if you drop your guard just like I did.
You make it sound so easy. But it can't be that easy. Not after all that violent repetition. Oh.
Oh?
Suddenly, the chains loosen, the hooks sliding from your skin. You come crashing to the floor, and as the chains rain down around you, her body falls too. The room settles into comforting silence. No more rattling of chains, no more slow, deliberate footsteps from the princess's body, only the soft click of the latch as it opens the door of the cage.
So that's really all it took?
Was not bringing the knife?
Truth was right there the whole time. We just needed to believe we were better than this. But that can't be it. It's supposed to be more complicated than that.
I've been telling you that since the moment we got here. At least you finally decided to listen to me.
I guess you were right. It's usually the most complicated problems that have the simplest solutions.
That is absolutely not how this works.
Looks like we've seen through your lies at last, Mr. the Narrator. If that even is your real name.
That's so funny.
Shh. Hush. Let her talk.
I want you to take me out of this place. That's all I've ever wanted.
And that's all I ever tried to do.
The princess's body doesn't stand, instead holding the cage aloft, beckoning you to come near. If you take her out of there, if you carry her to freedom, it's the end of the entire world. You know that, right?
It's the end of a world. Your world. But not ours.
Oh.
Sometimes you need to break things to build something better.
Besides, we already made our choice, all the way back in the woods. Nothing you can do about it now.
Yeah, we'll actually free her this time.
I suppose not. You know, I think a part of me always knew this was doomed from the start. I'm narrating on borrowed time, aren't I? But even if I'm doomed to go, I might as well make sure you have a proper ending.
Aww.
Go
That's
on,
kind of
then.
sweet. That's kind of sweet. I guess let's see our ending. Let's take our princess from her cage.
You cautiously approach the kneeling
Whoa.
body and extend
Why are we
your
holding
hand,
her arm like that?
bruised and bleeding from the trials that brought you to this point. And then
Oh.
you take her from her prison. She looks up at you, and for the first time since you laid eyes on her, she smiles warmly.
I have no idea how we're supposed to leave.
But the body points, and you follow its finger to a lone chain dangling from the doorway that sits far, far above you.
You want me to climb that bitch?
I'll pull us out of here, if you just hold on.
Oh.
Then let's leave. There's nothing left for us here.
I'm game.
So am I. Then get on with it.
Oh, wait. Take hold of the chain.
You wrap your hand in the chain, holding tight as it starts to move and holding the princess close to you. Together, you rise out of the pit.
It's kind of romantic, but also...
I'm sorry if I made this harder than it had to be.
But also morbid.
You glance back towards the princess's body, doing its part as it hoists you up.
Aww.
It grows smaller and smaller, slowly disappearing back into the shadows of the basement.
No, that's not right. There shouldn't be an if. I'm sorry. I made this harder than it had to be.
Maybe she has a point, in a way. Our bodies don't matter.
We're almost there. I can smell the night air.
She's sacrificed a lot to get here. More than we did, I think.
This is crazy.
And then the chain stops its ascent, depositing you safely in the cabin doorway. I guess you never closed it behind you. Well, there's only one thing left for you to do.
Shall we?
What? Let's do a save here. Look at her little head. She looks so happy too. What's this? You know, it's funny, all this talk about free will, and I feel like I'm locked into this outcome. No, I think we should just step into freedom. I want to save her.
And so you step into a world ended by your hand. What a travesty. Goodbye. It's been... Awful? Is he still there?
I think he's gone.
Yes, he is. Which means we're finally free, I think.
Thank you so much. I didn't think this was possible, but here we are. It's a little cold out here, isn't it?
No. Oh, so only head? The opposite of the no head meme. You do not get the chance to respond. Something has ripped her from you and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Allegory of the cage.
Should we try and find her?
Interesting.
Where's that mirror again? Why is it here? Why now?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
I don't want to look at us.
I don't know where she went. I don't know how we even go about looking for her.
If there's even a her to find anymore.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I feel anxious. Does anyone else feel anxious?
The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended?
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
Figures the world would end and leave us with all this nothing.
It's just us, guys.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
I have to. The mayor never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! It's you, big boy! You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin. Oh, so it's not just her head. They put the whole body there. Cool.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Hello, my love. I know we don't know each other yet. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is a locked door to which you held the key. She will make for an open heart if you let her. Do not mourn her. She is no longer bound.
She is no longer bound. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world...
Yeah, let her out of there.
I'm sorry.
Get her out. You know the narrator?
You. I have only... I know...
Are you the princess?
She...
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived.
Right. How much will I forget?
Everything.
How many per pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here.
Are you gonna
You
end
ask.
the world? Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. An open heart or a watchful one. Bring the cage to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Yep. Let's try to save her again. Let's do the damsel. I think there might be a path off of that.
I'm talking about the... Don't... Look, while I never am called and does... Oh, I like... Are you... Of course, I mean... Yeah. It... Then I guess we'll just have to see
Maybe we'll
what...
slay her. Maybe we'll
The
slay
interior
her.
of the...
How did we get the damsel? We just free her, right? Oh, poor baby. Also, we haven't gotten this one. Maybe I go for this one first. How do we get that? Let me look. Enter the basement without the blade.
Her voice.
Hello?
Oh, okay. And eventually tell the princess you're gonna lock her into the basement and select a locker. Regret your decision? Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long.
Hold on, let's talk.
Okay.
Oh, what's your name?
Oh,
Princess. So is Princess your name? So we don't have to ask any of that. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. This one. Yeah, let's just do this one.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Will she?
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it
The
easier for
tone
both
shift.
of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
The tone shift. And then we have to lock her in the basement, and then on the way up the stairs, regret your decision.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Scary.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains.
So
And once
scary.
I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. Do
Supposedly.
you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
Oh, that's a relief. I was afraid I already committed to not slaying her, so we have to change our mind.
It's never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry.
I think it's too late. I think we're dead.
You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess
Oh,
sat
no, her
only a moment
hand.
ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
And then we have to select, let's finish this. I'm gonna save before we do that. Oh no, we're out of like, oh no, we're not. There's so many more pages. Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Investigate the arm.
As you step towards the
Oh!
severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you,
She
soft
ran
against
out.
the basement floor, then loud and desperate against the stairs. You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the
She
door
locked
behind
us
her
down
before
here?
you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place.
There's no way.
No!
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that I can't trust you to let me stay free.
Where's this gonna lead to?
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're
That's
stuck
crazy.
here, alone. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. You don't know how much time passes before the end, but eventually, it comes.
What?
The world ends, and you end with it.
The witch. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hasn't this happened already?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust
We got
her,
the
so let's get on with the
opportunist.
show.
We got the opportunist with us. With the witch. By the way, we need to check. Last time we just trusted her to walk up behind us and she fucking killed us both. See through her confident eyes. We can make a peace offering. Fight dirty in a direct confrontation. Oh, there's a lot of those. Fight her until the world itself swallows you up. One of you was always going to betray the other. Might as well be you doing the betraying. Can we... How do we get to the... Is there another... Oops, sorry. Where can we go? Let's put your heart on the line. Can we go anywhere else besides... Where can we go to a third chapter? There is a third chapter. There is a third chapter. Okay. That attaches to this. Actually, there's two of them, but we don't want to go to the wild. We've already done the wild. We need to go to one of these two. How do we get there? So we just need to give her our blade. Let's explore this,
Those are two
though.
very... Let's say, if you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We were just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous situation.
Yeah.
You can't blame us for weighing our options. I can if you failed to slay the princess, which you apparently did. So great. Congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question... What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess locked us in a basement, we eventually died, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely... If it's the latter, what do you think the people there lived? That's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble. You're laying it on a little thick. Laying it on a little thick. What matters...
Okay. Let's talk
Just
about
be
the
quick about
princess. She killed me last time.
Like I said, if she
Well,
killed
she
you...
technically didn't kill us. All she did last time was lock me in the basement until I died. Don't get me wrong, I hated it, but how can someone like that end the world? She ended the world.
She just can.
We were locked in
But
the
that
basement.
doesn't mean you're not fully up to the task that's been given to you. Have a little faith in yourself, and maybe try not to get tricked this time.
Who locked her in the
People.
basement?
Look.
Why?
Oh, of course you're Good point. That really explains almost everything.
We're
Not so sure about...
special.
You know, you're right. I've told you not to say... I appreciate the...
Okay,
Great.
let's go to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie. Don't worry, I think we've taken that lesson to heart at this point.
I'm gonna give her the knife. Is what's gonna happen.
The interior of the cabin...
What
That's
about the
because they're-
mirror? Handsome.
Oh, I'm sure we look great. If only there was some sort of reflective surface we could examine. Absolute shame there isn't anything like that around here. You do see it, right? I don't know how to read you. I see all sorts of things. But do you see the mirror? It's a simple yes or no
Dude.
question. Help me out here, will you? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
There's a whole different cabin.
Very different. Maybe that's... So focus up. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much. This really is... You reach forward and... Well, at least we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone.
The opportunist is an interesting dude because he's like, I'm trying to stay on everyone's good side and scope out the place, basically. And then pick the best option for us. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the shelf. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
We're not doing that.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
What?
That's not actually a bad idea.
Okay, we're entering the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you.
Okay.
The air smells her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
I'm not nasty. Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path.
I'm not nervous.
I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
See? She knows us. Is this enough for you to believe what we've been saying? Maybe, but you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment. She's just a princess. As long as you remember that and remain focused, slaying her will be easy. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world.
Well, we're not doing that.
There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion.
Yeah.
Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I might relate to the
Do
opportunist.
you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you need to... Fine. You're the boss. Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
There she is. There she
You can
be.
just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled...
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade,
Yeah, that was
no
dumb.
doubt.
Very
That's not
obvious.
fair. How would she know that?
Because it's obvious.
So, we've dropped the pretenses. Good.
She's acting like she already knows you. I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
It was.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a share. You
Okay,
fought us
dude.
on it. That was when the... I'm just glad. Is it all behind? Just focus. Let's chat. Don't
Oh my
talk
god, we're
to
just
her.
staring at a freaking. We're just staring blankly at her. Let's see. Yeah, we can just give her the blade. Let's explore a little bit. I'm sorry about last time.
Oh, smart. Let's apologize.
No.
Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice?
Okay, we've heard
If you're
this.
sorry, then let me out.
Don't worry, the blade isn't for you or not for killing you. We got to get you out somehow, right?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the
Oh.
chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her
Hey,
chest.
can we romance her?
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
We're not. I don't want to hurt you, but clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as a gesture of my goodwill.
You can't be serious.
I'm 100% serious.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote.
No.
The blade is one of our most valuable assets.
We're not
We
a
can't just
democracy.
Give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no. As do I.
This isn't a
abstain?
democracy.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
Yeah, this isn't a democracy. Give her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
It's worth it.
You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why
Okay.
did you?
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
Are you gonna kill me? Let's see. Ooh. You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it. She's beautiful. Romance.
She pulls back,
Oh.
clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her. I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it.
I meant it.
Did we?
Yep.
If you were lying, we'd all know. But unfortunately, you weren't lying.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
The look of surprise that
Is she
momentarily
gonna
softened her
stab me
features
regardless?
vanishes as she steals her nerves.
Oh!
And then she buries the blade in your heart.
She did it anyway.
No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess
Oh!
seems to tremble, her smile
She
fading
regrets
quickly,
it.
replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond,
Oh.
nor do you have the time. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Past life gambit. Hand your power to a suspicious character. The thorn.
You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
She actually
I told
stabbed
you
us.
not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that
The
argument.
right side.
Oh, you're far from being on the right side of
smitten.
anything. You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on the future. Ho ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow. By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so
Love.
much deeper.
We made
I
it to
like
love.
journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us.
She hates us.
Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away
Can
to
we romance
freedom.
her in this route? That'd be cool.
Oh, are you now? Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice.
Twice.
Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. You already know about the princess, and clearly you already know that she's dangerous. So don't muck this up. It's bad enough that this isn't your first time through.
We're going to free her. It's that one. Let's see. No. Okay. This place is different. It keeps changing.
Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously. It would mean your grip on things is slipping, which, in turn,
He's
likely means
claiming
her
we're
influence
insane.
is spreading. Someone's in the know. I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her. You don't have to worry about me. My head's always empty. except for thoughts of her.
Except with thoughts of her. We're going to free her.
Please don't. You can't stop all of us, you villain.
I love it when
Let's
Smitten
just
calls
see
him
how
a
the
villain.
wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say. Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top. Because that's worked out great so far. Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
Well, good thing you're not in charge. Didn't he, like, take control of us when we were in The Princess and the Dragon? He was controlling our body when we were stuck with the princess. You sure be taking the whole looping thing in stride.
What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice. So you knew this could happen. Theoretically, sure, I knew this could happen, but I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it. I don't care about where we came from, and I don't care to discuss the theory of anything. I yearn only to bring her freedom. I'm here to feel, not to think. Then we can all move on, and forget what I said about failure. It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance to pull this off and save the world. My world, at least. It sounds like you've probably doomed a couple of others already. I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Think happy thoughts. He's getting upset. Well, no matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this. Excuse me. Let's see this through. My voice cracked.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin.
The thorn.
I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone. You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one, too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters.
No, it
you
doesn't.
You know what you have to do.
Alright. I need to stop
The
yapping.
interior of the cabin
there's
is hardly an
flowers.
interior at all anymore. The burned-out ruins
No
merely
blaze?
suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash.
Oh.
But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Oh.
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table, a pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
She has the blade.
Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it.
She might.
Can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it... Let me guess. You want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Well, a lot of things
If
aren't
she
how it's
does
supposed
have
to
it,
work right
that's
now.
all the more reason to put our faith in her. We've already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers.
Listen, I'm a smitten
Unless
this
her
time.
heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
How do we even get down there? The only thing I see is that mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go. But there isn't a mirror. I still don't get his angle here. Either way, I say we take a look. It feels like it's been forever since we've actually seen ourselves. For all we know, our feathers are all out of place. And that's why we haven't yet won her heart. We must put our best face forward. Yeah, we can't go around looking disheveled. A real go-getter takes care of his appearance. So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The
There's no
entrance is
door.
more of a burned-out frame than anything
Why did
else,
it
and it's right
burn,
there
I
on the far
wonder?
side of the room. Do you really not see it?
No.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. You know what you have to do. Wipe away the grit from the mirror And behold our handsome features. It went away when we touched it last time.
Alright, let's
You
touch
reach
it.
forward and
Oh!
wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you?
1 second it was there, and the next it isn't.
Can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Alas, our fine features remain unseen. We'll just have to trust that she'll find us beautiful as we are. Well, seems like the only way to go is forward, isn't it? Yes, that's where everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Have our wits about us. Hopefully we can
Step through the
romance
frame
her.
of scorched wood
That's my
and
goal.
make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to
Whoa.
brush past their jagged points with ease. At least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice,
That reminds me of
worn
Tales of
down by
Arise.
pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? I lock you away and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's look at her. Well, I don't want to spoil what she looks like, actually. Any option's a good option because this is our first time being here. I want to free you. I mean it. Yeah.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
She sounds so, like, defeated in a way.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was
Oh.
once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all,
Oh, she's holding
encased
it.
in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer?
No.
Are you here to laugh?
Oh. You're in a prison of your own making. You can just 3 options to turn and leave. I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you'll let me.
I want to trust you,
Her grip tightens on the blade.
but you're hiding something, aren't you?
What?
Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
And they can leave still. You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us, but it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Honestly, I
Her
didn't even
eyes
do
dart away
anything.
from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Is there nothing I can say to change your mind?
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her
We're
own.
bringing her with
We
us.
don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
I don't want to make her. I kind of want to follow Smitten and, like, Now that we know what she looks like. Strike at a thorny rose's heart, so that's slaying her. Share a thorny prison of your own making. She's gonna swallow it out of spite, isn't she? Excuse me? Turn over a new leaf and learn to trust again. I would like to do that one. There's so many. Kiss the girl! Oh! I want to kiss her! Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Okay, reach for the blade.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades.
Oh.
Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon.
I really like this one.
You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms. She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter?
We've gone through a journey with this one.
A little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad.
Yes.
It feels good. Like we're special to her. We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed.
Right.
Or
No, I'm not gonna kill her, opportunist.
slay her. Right here, right now. She's never been so helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him. I see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count?
He's not a part of us.
Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
You're on your own. No, we're gonna cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision. I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action.
He's ridiculous.
Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion. That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time.
Dude, though.
I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her. And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys. You take the blade to the
so
thorny
funny.
vines imprisoning the princess,
This
and
collection
she
of
flinches,
voices are funny.
relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart.
Bro, imagine if you did.
But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade.
Are we gonna get another
Such
option
a
to
pathetic
stab
attempted
her?
distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning.
Uh-huh.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I
Get
hate
fucked,
you.
narrator.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us?
Oh, my baby girl.
Kiss her. Kiss her
Kiss
now
her?
before the moment
Yes.
ends.
Yes! Let's kiss her! This is... I wonder if you even kissed her in the damsel route. I'll have to try.
Can we actually do that?
Do it.
No, you can't.
Yes,
Absolutely
we will.
not.
I don't even know what mouth we have.
You know as well as I do that we can. And we wouldn't want to throw away a chance for a special moment.
Our
now,
special
would we?
moment.
If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge. Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss?
Oh no.
You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically.
Oh, hell
You
yeah.
kiss. It's done. Are you happy
Oh,
now?
hell yeah.
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that. Ugh, fine.
I love this.
You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn
So
into
quiet.
pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection. Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us. It doesn't matter either way, because this is good
This is good stuff.
I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment
True
doesn't
love's
last forever.
kiss.
You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you. Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
Worth it.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into
Aww.
yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your
We got
only
a
way
knife.
out. Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes.
That's right.
I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Oh. Step into the thorns, cut into the thorns. I don't know. I don't want to get trapped here. Oh my goodness. Cut him?
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess
Aw.
ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me?
I don't care. It was
What did
worth
the
it.
world ever do to you to deserve this? Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
Yeah, we're already committed.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
This is like one of my favorite routes, in my opinion. We went through all that hardship and finally learned to trust each other, and romance. We kissed her. This is a love story. Let's step into our freedom.
Hands clasped,
Aww.
the two of you open the door and step out
She's
into
beautiful.
a new day. You irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You did not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. And there's that mirror.
It's gonna be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad.
It's okay.
Right, yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay. It's not the end? This is interesting. I don't remember this one. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
Aww.
She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
She will be.
Finally. We're going places.
She actually will be. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach for it, they're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. We've grown! Find yourself in the long quiet. Let's go to the cabin. There she is.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
That was a nice one. How much have you changed?
Is a child this?
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. The vessels you choose to bring me.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close and perspectives meld together. It feels correct.
Okay. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I cannot tell you what desires, but in this moment.
Okay. No. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead.
Right. You've been kind. Oh, let's see. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I?
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone. My joy is in seeing what you choose.
Do you have any
There
thoughts
are no wrong
on
answers.
this vessel?
And every person. This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
Cautious
Do not
heart.
mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memory. The wounds they've suffered, I would be alone.
Okay. How many more vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you will have your rest in due time.
Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Alright. Everything goes dark and you die. Restart the cycle. Cautious heart.
You're on. I'm.
What's the last one? There's two of them actually, sorry. Two more. Seen the thorn. Okay. And then whatever this one is. I think this one comes from the damsel. So let's try to get the damsel.
Look, you're all. Why never? I'm called. It's not unless.
Oh my god.
Oh, I like. Are you? I'm. Yeah. It's. That I
Okay.
get then each.
Let's go. We're gonna try to skip through the
The
first
intake.
chapter. Do we need to take the blade? No. Into the basement. For the damsel? I don't think so. I think we just need to resist
The door to
killing
the-
her. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to?
Shut up.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue?
I am. I'll see what I can do. Well, let's talk first. Let's get to know each other.
Okay. Oh.
I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here.
You're only making this more difficult.
Oh, that was a new option.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge.
Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs. Maybe the key's still laying around somewhere up there. If not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay.
Let's go.
Your
Let me out.
shouts and you try the door.
Shake, shake. Return.
You make your way to the.
Good lord. We're saving her.
Fine.
Aw, look at her little smile. we can't slay her because this brings us to the witch, I believe. Warn her.
Stop that.
Resist.
The blade.
Damsel,
Move.
I'm sorry. Okay, here, we're here. Oh, you're in for it. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks.
My tricks.
We should have the smitten with us, yeah.
Those are two. Let's. You done.
You.
Well, no. Oh, I
Pretty
wonder
sure.
why.
I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her from that cabin.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing
Smitten's really good.
anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to...
Yep. Let's just go.
warn. interior of the...
What are the options we have done in this? We've deconstructed her. So maybe we shouldn't... We don't want to leave with her because that'll just take the damsel to the girl. Do we have to stay here? Give her everything she's wanted? Maybe I should look this up so I do it right. I want to see all the new princesses. So we want to see the third route of this. Hold on, let me go look. Okay, apparently we need to ask her to... We have to stay in the cabin with her.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. That's because they're... That's a great... Very... You walk up to the wall. This really isn't funny. You reach, but it was there a second ago.
I don't remember if we need to take the blade or not. Does it say to take the blade? We're gonna save her with it.
You take the blade. The door to the basement creaks.
What happened after I died?
You died.
Okay, right. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such...
That's okay.
That's to cut you out again. I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Oh, baby girl. Okay, let's rescue her?
No. I can't... You're what? Yes.
Not on my watch, villain.
Ooh.
My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh, we just
You approach the
daintily pull it
princess
off.
and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Wonderful.
Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved. Is that a threat?
You know what we'll do if you try it.
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
That was new. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Okay, we've gone through
I
this.
think I want...
The princess closes her eyes, and then she shrugs.
I don't know.
Slayer? Well, I don't want to leave. We have to stay. Do we have to stay after what? Maybe I'm confused? Hold on. Trying to follow a small guide so we can see the next chapter. We slayed her, let's see. We leave the cabin. We don't want to do that because that doesn't give us the next chapter. Stay in the cabin. How do I get that option? I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
Ugh.
She can't just want to make us happy.
See, it's
It
doing
makes
bad.
sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Maybe I keep just deconstructing her until it gives me the option. But what would make you happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Is she broken?
What?
What's going on? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
God, this art style. Can I... Let's get out of here. I want you to make me unhappy.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy.
Jeez.
This isn't right. I
It's
don't know what's
right.
going on, but this isn't right.
We've done
I
this
fail
before.
to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Okay, clearly something is happening. I think that's the option we need to pick. Okay, clearly something is happening here and I'm very scared. What if we just don't do anything? What if we just stay here? Nobody gets hurt and we just figure out a way to be happy together.
Oh, is that really what you want? If you think
She
that would
snapped
make
back.
you happy, then...
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
Well, at least she's normal again.
She snapped back.
Normal again? Can't you tell she's sad? She's distraught. This is unacceptable.
Is
But
it?
she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she? No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more
What?
fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed
Excuse
her
me?
the contents of our heart, she'd be happy.
You don't mean
here.
that literally, do you?
As the voice
Oh!
thinks its thought, your hands
Hey,
raise,
hey, 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 hey,
fingers
Smitten.
pointing towards your chest, and then... What?
Smitten, what are you doing?
No, you absolutely do not do that. Oh, but I do. What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know?
I mean, what
I
choice do
suppose
we
I
have?
can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no, what are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider. And yet, it's done, isn't it? It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself
Oh
apart
my
inch
god.
by painful inch. Your exposed
Oh my
heart,
God.
framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened
Dude!
threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Don't mind my sacrifice.
What the fuck?
It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something.
Dude.
It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Oh, happily ever after epilogue.
You're on a path in the woods.
Uh-oh, no,
Mate,
we're
we're
not. What
clearly
the
already in the
fuck?
cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are.
This looks crazy.
How do you
Did
know
she
about
take
the
our
cabin? I didn't
heart?
get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about
Yeah,
the loop
Smitten,
in
do you have
last
anything
time.
to say?
Not that he was eager to divulge
You
that.
skep it. Skep
Right
it.
on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
Welcome.
Can't say I'm happy to be here.
Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from.
Twice.
Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
Yep.
We know that you keep telling us that, but we've never seen a world end. As far as I'm concerned, that whole conversation is just noise. And I'm stuck on a better question. Where's the other one?
The other one.
The other one?
The smitten?
Yeah. A certain lovesick fool has been suspiciously quiet.
Wait, he's not here?
One might even say, absent.
Oh, you're right.
What?
It's a little quiet here, isn't it? Maybe that's one of the rules. Maybe only one bonus voice is allowed to be here at a time.
No. It's never been like that
Bonus
before.
voice? I'm just as important as you are.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. All I'm saying is that it's my third time here and it's your first. You're not unwelcome, but from my perspective, you're definitely bonus. I'm going to describe the room.
I'm going to just... We're moving on from
The interior
that.
of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicoloured glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
It's crazy.
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
Oh, does she have it? Does it matter if the blade's here? We didn't use it last time, and the time before that, she used it to kill us.
I see your point, but it's still an option that's been taken away from us. I don't like losing options.
Yes, and it's an important one. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to
Our
do this right.
implement.
And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right. But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
So now you're going to talk about the mirror?
Oh, I see it. I've just been preoccupied with everything else going on. Like the fact that we can rip our own heart out without deciding that's what we're going to
Yeah,
do.
Smitten kind of
Is
took
that
control.
what happened to you last time? How did that even work? You better not do it again. Lucky for you, the one who did it is the one who's gone. Wonderful. Moving on, I have no idea what you're talking about. There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. You said that last time too, but that hasn't stopped it from showing up again.
Or moving.
Or moving,
Mirror
yeah.
or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
Okay, we can turn around and leave it so funny. Yeah, we'll approach the mirror.
Across the room,
Let's see what she
stopping
looks
just in
like.
front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle. Well,
Okay.
shall we have a look at ourselves? Maybe it won't go away this time.
Sure.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures.
All
And then
right.
you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't
Oh.
lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
Okay.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no,
No, that
doesn't
does
work here
not
at
work
all.
here.
This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm.
We want to make her have the best
Well,
life.
if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
Am I the only one who remembers how much she changed last time? Does she even have a nature?
That is precisely why she poses a threat. I don't know, she got weird for a second, yeah, but she didn't change that. We have to move on. This is a wildly dangerous line of reasoning. No, you can't just say that and not... Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
We're home.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Dinner does sound very nice.
That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay? And don't eat the food.
Don't eat the food? Okay.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance.
What is that?
The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the center of the room. The princess, seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck. So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved.
Push down a little.
That's easy.
Isn't that suspiciously easy? There has to be a twist. There has to be something waiting for us. You saw what happened to her last time. She's not what she seems.
I need to chill.
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Is that smitten?
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
Alright, let's take a moment now that we've seen her. Our happily ever after, everything you didn't know you wanted. Deduce the identity of the shadow with the help of a questioning voice. Dinner's ready. Finish playing the game with the help of a manipulative voice. There might be worse things than the end of the world. Oh, she wants to dance. Okay, well, we have a lot of choices. Excuse me, gets up. You mentioned dinner on the stairs?
Oh, right, dinner. I'd totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table.
Wow.
In its wake, it leaves a feast.
That's smitten, isn't it?
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said.
Oh, but it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned?
I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem.
He's the skeptic.
For what it's worth, I generally don't think one should trust strange food that magically appears on a table. But nothing here is exactly what I expected it to be, so make of that what you will.
Refuse her hospitality. Let's eat.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
She doesn't seem happy. Wait, what's
The
happening
food
here?
is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined.
What's that?
You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose
What are
tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it?
Our
It is
happily
the
ever
best
after.
meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Interesting.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table,
Oh!
clearing and replating.
Oh.
The feast is once again laid before you. The food is good.
Oh, God, we're
Again.
eating again?
You tear into golden, crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already. And then it's over. And you're just as hungry
Oh,
as
wow,
when you
we're
began.
stuck in a time loop.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
Hold up.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again.
Are we just stuck in eating
The
forever?
meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. So we had a mediocre meal. It's not a big deal.
That's the trap. It wasn't mediocre at first. It's trending down.
We're just getting a little sick of it. So what? We just have to try something new. I'm sure we won't be stuck eating the same meal forever. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as
Stop
hungry
being
as when
hungry,
you began.
stop.
Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the
Stop!
shadow replaces
Stop
your feast.
eating! Ah!
And again you eat. The meat is
Skeptic
greasy.
was right.
The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing. I'm so tired of eating.
Yeah.
At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words
Oh,
leave
yo!
her mouth, one of the torches on the
Whoa!
wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter,
Oh,
their
gosh.
flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
No, we need to question this. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think you just said something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
It's fucking smitten. You said he. Who is he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Fucking
It
smitten.
all makes sense now. It's him, isn't it? He's making all of this happen. He's the one who's trapped us here. Who? The lovesick one. The one from last time.
Shadows on the
He's
wall.
not gone. He's just with her now. He's the shadow.
Hey, smitten, you were real chatty last time. Don't you have anything to say?
Smitten?
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response.
No, I saw him smile.
I saw
That's
something.
him.
Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
He says his words are just for me, but he wants me to ask. Isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired, and I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
What? What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
want to do? This is we're not obviously not happy. Okay, well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table.
Oh.
It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Yet another waste of time. Why all the distractions? What are we being distracted from? That's the real game.
The truth. We're not happy
I feel like
here.
I'm 2 steps behind.
You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this is just something to do. We might as well try to have some fun.
Okay.
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
What?
And so you start
No,
over.
we're stuck in this repeating
Time
bullshit.
passes. You play the game. You win.
Cool.
Hey! Will you look at that?
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
We're gonna keep playing
Time
until we're tired of
passes.
this too.
You play the game. She wins.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
God.
There is a long pause,
God.
and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
No.
It's never going to stay fun.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
Oh God.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
No.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple.
This seems very
We
tragic.
can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once again. More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew.
I don't think
And
so.
so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering
You
torch
can't be
rolls
happy
back
all
to
the
life.
time is the problem.
But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board. More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination. Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
It's not fun.
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words
Whoa.
leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here.
Oh,
you don't
no.
have to
Don't
be
be
upset.
mean to her.
This is... awful.
I think we all know that we're not happy. We just have to admit it to ourselves.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm just gonna continue saving. I want a happy ending. I want Smitten to get the fuck out of here. Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate,
Oh.
her quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes. Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
She's not given a choice. We need the truth. You need to tell me how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
Oh.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose? She needs her own agency.
I think
Oh.
I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs,
Oh.
burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Baby girl. Baby girl. Are you okay?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her
Oh.
cheeks.
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
True.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
She's beautiful.
Do you still care about me?
Of course. You could slay. You could slay her at this point. I want romance, man. I'm craving the romance in this playthrough. But were we in love with her? I don't know if I ever have, but maybe I can now.
That's a nice thought. I think this place was bad for us.
Yep.
It was keeping us small. I think it's time for us to go.
Offer her your hand.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure
I want
smile,
the romance.
and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold, a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world?
It does if he's telling the truth.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
Oh,
It
narrator.
really was just all meaningless blather then, wasn't it?
Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
That's so interesting.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me,
Oh.
even if it's not the end of you.
No, I'm gonna cry.
I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone.
Oh, that's so sad.
Isn't
Wait.
it?
Yeah. There's an itching in the back of my head that feels like it's finally been scratched. No more shadowy figures yanking at our strings. No more strings. I guess we're free.
The stars are so beautiful.
I'll cry right now. quiet moment passes over you, a comfortable quiet.
I meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
I'll cry. Stop! She gently pulls you forward and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts, beating in perfect unison. Oh, wait. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. I love her! You send her out in the wide spin, your arms stretched to their limits, only the okay, I can't read fast enough. Only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever. She has to be taken.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
I love her. My princess! I meant it. Share a dance with your happy ending. But you do not get the chance to respond nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
She's gone. And is that a...
It's gonna be okay, just trust me. We've been here before and you always get
But
scared.
it feels so bad.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back.
It's okay, guys.
Fear.
It's okay. I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Feels too good to be true.
We lost Smitten. We lost Smitten on the way. He can be a little passionate, Smitten. He's passionate in all his feelings, not just love. Hello, my love.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. All of me.
Yep. Can't be a contradiction.
And yet I am every
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
as easily.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me.
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
Yeah. What do you think of this vessel?
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
I love this one. Do you know what happens to she doesn't.
My perspective, perhaps.
I just want to know if she has anything new to say. Have you figured out what you want when we finished?
The desires of my yearn.
Do you still not care what I bring you next?
I can.
Preferences?
The tides do.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know.
I think 2 more. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
And we die. An honest heart. Oh,
You're
I like
honest?
that one.
I'm torn. Don't... Look.
Shut up, dude.
Why never am called and does...
We have
Well,
to
I-
get back.
you-
I don't even know what path we're gonna go.
It's...
What path? What? There's still this one, and I'm assuming this is from the fucking beast. You know? But honestly, I'm kind of just curious to see what we choose to go to. We still have plenty to see in, like, a lot of them. One more for the spectre. Maybe we try to get the spectre. What do we have to do to get the spectre? Just go kill her? And one more for the god. But if we do the spectre, we could do the wraith and get the last one for the wraith as well. Could also get the nightmare, which is leaving her locked up down below, I believe. Okay. I feel like I have a couple more endings. Let me see how many endings there are that we haven't seen. There's 1 and there's 2, but the second one has like 2 different variations. Well, there's 3 endings we haven't seen, but I think one of these endings is like not a true ending. We don't get to the end. We'll see. I'm trying to decide how many more episodes we're going to be doing and how I'm going to be doing those last few episodes. There's obviously going to be a cleanup episode to see everything. But I think we're going to have this episode and then maybe one more other episode to see the last ending. I just don't know which ending we're going to do. I don't know which one to go for.
Then I guess we'll just have to...
We've been kind of going with the let's save you, we love you kind of route.
The interior...
Let me look. How do we get the... Spectre's easy, we just go kill her. That's terrifying, right there. And we can abandon her? Let's do the Spectre then. How do we do it? We just go kill her.
You take the...
I don't think we say a single fucking
door
word
to
to
the
her.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You step forward.
Slay this bitch.
You lunge forward.
Of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. You open the
Okay.
cabin door. Only...
So we'll get the Spectre. We haven't said this one. I'm not gonna stay here. What is this? Wait, is this my prize? This is great. Thank you so much.
I'm just happy that you're happy.
We haven't clicked that one yet.
You'd like it. This is what's best for everyone.
It's not.
Time...
Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us a heck out of here?
I do.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you.
Was that the Spectre? I hope to God it was. Okay, I killed myself. I don't know. You're...
A terrible sense of deja. If he doesn't remember what happened, that's fine. It wasn't very... Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that...
We're just gonna proceed.
Oh,
come on. Clicky click.
the interior of the cabin is...
We're going
the
to
blade is your...
abandon her this time.
That's because... I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
That's true.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do? You walk... You reach forward and...
How do we need to abandon her? So we just leave her. We can talk to her if we want.
The door to the basement...
There she is. Grab her?
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore.
I don't.
So, does that mean you regret what you've done?
No.
Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe? Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
See, this happened already.
Yes, obviously things finish... How? There's a perfectly pristine blade waiting for you upstairs. You could always use it to... I don't know. Slay her.
Brother, she's a
And
ghost.
then what? And then you'll have saved the world.
Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone
She's
come back?
soft for us now because we
Maybe
didn't
I
try to
haven't
attack
finished
her.
business with you. Or maybe you haven't finished business. Home.
Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time.
Well, yeah. You brought a knife with you. Was
The
I
knife could
supposed
have
to
been
just
for
welcome?
anything.
It could.
What do you want from me?
A way back to where I belong. This place won't let me leave. At least not alone. I've tried.
Okay,
Before you...
so he's tried. What if I say no?
Then I won't hitch a ride.
You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride?
I'm sure you...
This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once we're out of the cabin.
If
If I let you in, do I still get to be in control?
sure,
I need to think on this.
take your time. I know it's a lot to think about, but I'm very good at waiting.
What's the options way down here? Oh my god, there's so many explore options. If you're dead, then really isn't much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll get going. Bye, see ya.
This isn't a solution. Nobody wins here.
You're...
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
Uh-oh.
You're abandoning me here?
It would seem so, yes.
After everything
Oh,
you've
God.
done to me, you've chosen to do more?
The princess starts to float erratically from side to side,
Oh, God.
her cold exterior melting away.
But if you just leave me, then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever. Then there's nothing we can do. It's just going to go on and on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty.
No, not that!
My
She's
god.
about to try something.
Oh my god.
Get ready. The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along
She's
your
possessing
skin,
us.
a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears. You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs. Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent
she's
hand
taking
on
our
your
heart.
chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that. Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
Oh, are we going to the wraith?
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
Oh my god.
And I guess you've turned me into something worse.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
Are you sure about that?
Oh gosh, we're going to the
Something
wraith.
should have happened.
And yet it didn't.
Okay. Stare at her in
You
silence.
can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happened. A horrific
We
splintering.
die.
Done asking.
She's real now. Pity we don't have a weapon. Your last moments are spent a helpless
Wow.
witness as she rips her hand from your chest, holding your
girl.
still beating heart in her clip.
But did we get the memory I wanted? Yes, we did. So we done everything for the spirit, the spectre,
But that's ours.
See you soon, killer.
and we get to go to
She
the
crushes it.
wraith.
Blood and ruined vascular tissue leaking from between her fingers, dribbling unceremoniously to
Wonderful.
the floor. Everything goes dark, and you die.
We get to go to the wraith. How fun is that, guys?
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it?
Paranoid.
It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, so it does.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be.
Does there have to be a way out? For all we know, this is just how things are.
No, I can't accept that. What if we let her take our body? That's what she wanted last time. We can still put all of this to
That's
rest.
what we're doing this time.
Right? I don't think we can stop her if that's
We
what she
leapt
wants
off the
to
ledge
do.
last time.
She ripped our heart out. Who's to say she can't go ahead and steal our body and make us do whatever she wants?
She is.
Okay, so
That's the
you've
funniest
already
part.
been here. More than once, even.
Yep.
Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
Yep.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it. Yourself included.
Brother, I can't
threatening
control
us with
that. She's
death,
gonna do
are
what
we?
she's gonna do.
And why should we be afraid of anything? We've already died twice. Doesn't mean much to us anymore. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult.
Her influence.
But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick.
If I had to make a weight, is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but so...
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure how we're supposed... They've clearly all been through some
We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to follow through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions.
Yep.
Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
I think it will.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him
Ooh,
someplace that
purgatory.
never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
Cold can be cool as well, but he is cold for a reason. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's gotta be better, right?
It's gotta be better.
No, it's strictly worse.
And why is that?
Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
We're gonna go to the cabin.
The
I just
only
wanted to know what they
solution
would
worth
say.
considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
Okay, let's go.
You continue down the path towards the camp. It isn't long before your step...
I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability.
Yeah.
There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. It sounds like somebody...
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue.
Unfortunately, we don't have a
Would you look at
choice.
that? We won. Take it however you will.
She's gonna possess us, and I'm gonna choose the only other option we haven't done, which is... There's no choice here. Yeah, we let her out. She's so creepy. Like, look at her. Ugh. Anyway, let's get back to it. Enter the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark. A single narrow hallway
Of course, there isn't a
stretching
mirror. There
far
wasn't
into
one
the
last time
distance.
either, so why would it be there
Curtains
this
below.
time?
I suppose the only way to go is forward.
I need to click it, not skip it. Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of this hallway, and that's right now, and we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's...
Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening?
He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
It's just an opening. Okay.
You slowly make your way towards the...
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched?
I love the
hadn't
paranoid too
noticed.
here.
At least you're admitting to it now.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Okay, watch the
This is
mirror.
it.
The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle
She
us.
is! You're so right,
We better
Paranoid.
brace ourselves. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close
Oh,
one.
Paranoid.
All that stress and lead up for nothing.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit, where is she? You feel
on the
something
fucking
long
ground.
and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment.
I like the music.
And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates
Okay,
up
we
from
can
the
skip
break.
this.
A deep you're met with the terrifying visage of the prince.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness.
She did. This is her
I
nice
gave
one.
you a chance to make things right. But you decided it would be best to try and bury me all over again. You're not getting another chance to mess this up.
Jesus.
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us.
She does hate us.
What's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different.
It is different.
We might as well take it.
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Then turn off the part of you that feels things.
Dude.
Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain.
Except that pain hurts.
Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Okay. Let's see. Do you need to take my body? Can I just open? Let's save here, because I might want to go back and see the other options if there's more than one. Even though I think there is just one option. Yeah, I think there is just one option. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you?
I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between us. You've broken more trust than I thought I had.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Okay. I thought you couldn't possess me on your own. I thought you needed to agree to it. I needed to agree to it.
That was then. This is now. Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
Only get two
You
options?
remain pinned to the floor of the
Jesus
long hallway as
Christ.
the rest of the princess's body
Okay.
emerges, her torso stretched.
Yep.
You sure you can't do anything to help us? And crush you along with her? Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
It's not
What
fine.
am I talking about? This isn't fine. It was better when she was a normal ghost.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough. Your vision fades.
No, I hate
as
it.
she tears,
Okay. Yep. Yes, ma'am.
You're awake.
Let's watch this through.
eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ugh.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this. We were
True.
gonna let you out of it.
True.
That's the
She
whole
got me there.
reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we?
Yep.
I was. And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Marvel rivals Punisher?
That's the shape of everything you think and feel. You think you are numb? If you are hopeless and paranoid, you are afraid of me. And I don't feel regret, even in the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like
Okay,
this.
Cold.
All I'm doing is reaping what you've sown.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
I'm not, actually.
Now.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
We're just gonna leave. Yeah.
You toss the last of your will aside
Yep,
and
she can do it.
surrender
Whatever she wants.
to the princess. I guess that's that. Maybe we'll find our freedom on the other side.
Maybe
an end
so.
is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us.
Let's see.
All I wanted. If there will be a mercy for you at the end of everything.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the
Disgusting.
outside world.
We're so.
Oh my god, how many so's are you gonna say?
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting
Excuse
any
me?
closer. If anything,
The
it's
narrator.
getting further away.
The narrator.
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body until it is a piece of meat and feathers. I will be free.
Please, just let her out.
Good lord.
Yes. Let me out.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Hey, narrator! Oh!
Ride me into submission. The
Oh!
door is right there.
It really is, isn't it?
She said, actually.
I place your bloody hand on the door.
Why is my hand bloody?
The handle.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He's gone.
Oh.
Oh, he really is, isn't he?
Oh, wow.
I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
She just shoved him out.
I did nothing. He dealt with himself.
This is it then. The big moment. Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
What is really out here?
The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here.
The passenger. Oh, hold on. Is that... Did we finish it? No, wait, we're missing one. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent terror, rendering that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
What is happening to me?
Hello, my love. I'll see you in a bit. Let's auto. But you don't get to answer before she's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. And there's that.
It's gonna be okay.
But it feels so bad.
It's okay.
Calling us. And you don't need to comfort them.
I want to. I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. Can we trust you? Whatever makes you.
Yeah. Let's go. Approach the mirror. We've withered, haven't we? Oh, we unraveled. We withered on the last one. Hello, my love. She looks terrifying.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
No idea. There's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sound.
Okay. Do you think that anything out there is real? Do you think that we're real?
We are.
Okay. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is loneliness turned to seething.
We've heard that
Do
before.
not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore. If I...
I'm not alone.
No.
But I don't know this for a fact.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One.
Yep. I'm ready to go back. Let's just do it.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
We die.
You're on a
Okay, let's see. Did we finish the wraith? We did. Okay. So we finished two paths. We haven't found this, but I'm pretty sure that's from the beast. And maybe we'll see that on the next playthrough. We still have one more thing to do. I'm pretty sure I can't get the gray because I need to get the prisoner, and we've already done the prisoner route this one. How do we get the adversary? Thought you said she wasn't armed. Alright, let's try to get the adversary. I think it would be fun to explore some other options. And maybe we'll get a third route as well. Third chapter. What did I say we were gonna do?
I'm talking about... Don't...
I
Look,
took a small break
whatever
and
the
ate some
important-
lunch.
Does it? Oh, like... Are you... I mean... Yeah. It... Then I get it. So you make your...
I think I'm gonna
interior
try
of
to get
the
the
cabin is-
adversary. I was following a guide for that, I think. How do we get her? How do we get the adversary? Okay, I think we need to take the blade. And we need to
You
fight
take the
her.
blade. The door to the basement creaks open.
We have to just hesitate. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
So we're just supposed to hesitate. Nuh-uh.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's
not.
fine. We can decide... You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You poor
You step forward.
I'm probably chained up in so.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? I think this is how we get the
You go into
adversary.
this expecting to...
Hesitating.
Go for her.
You charge the prince.
I think we're in it.
It hasn't. Or if it has,
Ooh, the
I
cracking
certainly
noise.
haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first... If he doesn't remember what... You know I can hear... What does it matter what he...
Okay. We're going.
What?
We're
If
either...
that's what you want.
We're in the adversary now, right? So we could do...
The interior of the cabin is...
Wait, we're not in the adversary.
The blade
Are
is your
we?
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this
No,
right.
we're not.
Why do we feel so small?
No,
don't
this is
feel-
the god. No weapon. I mean, we'll do it.
That's because they're... as do
Okay, we're approaching the mirror like we've been doing this whole time.
Reach forward and rub your
We
hand.
do
No
not
blade
take
this
the
time.
blade. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
We
Blade.
shall see.
No blade. It doesn't matter.
This is the god woman.
The door to the basement. Huh. This is actually
You should
kind of nice.
You should have come down here
We need to get down
unarmed.
there. Should we be worried?
The tower, huh? I don't know how
It
it's
doesn't
gonna
matter
work.
what that. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a tight. The princess towers over you. The chain is nothing.
The little bird has returned to me. I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
That's funny.
Kneel.
But the words don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. This time groveling at my feet.
I wonder what the difference
What a
is.
wretched sight. What draws you back here? Speak.
The last time we met,
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open?
Damn,
Do
okay.
you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
can she do that?
I don't
There's
know.
nothing she can't do.
Confused, meek, a chorus of submissive indecision. Is that why you came to me unarmed? It doesn't matter. All of it is easily brushed aside. And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart.
Okay.
The collapse of the old is in its time.
She's inevitable.
No. I have questions for you before I decide to do anything.
Know the limits of your privilege.
Yeah.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place
Okay.
for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
You're just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't
Okay. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
all you have to do.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourselves?
Don't be rude. It's not rude to. That's
Okay.
exactly what.
I can. Is the story of the destruction and the song.
All right,
of
we
from
get it.
this ama-
Yes. I don't want to do this. Oh, wrong one. Oh, right. Oh, hold on. Because try to resist the god purely through force of will, no weapons. How do we get that one?
Your will was so easy. All you need to do now is break.
If this is what you want, then no. You can't just give in.
There's still something in
I don't
is
want
that
to
a
do
person?
this.
No. It used
How
to
are
be a
we-
person.
Oh. Oh, stop. Break my chains, and how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done. And what if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little. It's easy. And once
Don't let
you
her in.
please,
I don't want to. It's over. I'm
there's
sorry.
nothing to be sorry. All right, I'm done with this.
No, I don't want to do this.
Her chains shatter, and the
What a good
What happens now?
nothing.
What? How did you get this one? No. Hold on. I figured out where I went wrong, guys. Hold on. Let me backtrack. Because I did make a save here. Don't save. Do not save. Load. Load. I almost messed up again. Let me just get there real
Don't
quick.
look. While I have nevertheless, and before it's unless does it?
I'll see you guys in a
You
second.
want
Alright, we made it back. No. Fuck you.
But the word.
So we have to do the explore option and not remain silent. No, I won't tell you.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Okay, so we explored. We can still remain silent.
Do you think...
Can she? There's nothing she can't.
Okay. Okay, we can refuse her now. Just gonna make a save so we don't have to go through the first chapter again. We just have to refuse her. No, I won't take part in this.
You poor deluded thing. Don't think you can muster up the strength to defy me now. You already submitted the moment you entered this temple without the will to end me.
What is she talking about? She's talking about your ridiculous decision to come down here unarmed. But it doesn't matter. Don't let her talk you into bowing down to her or whatever it is she thinks she can make you do. You can still go back and get the blade from upstairs. You can still stop her.
But we're already here. And we already made our choice, and there are so many tall stairs between us and that altar.
You're right about one thing. You already made your choice, and your choice was to defy her. I don't care how many stairs there are or how tall they are, you're going to turn around right now, take the blade, and save the damn world.
I don't think we're gonna make it if we choose
Even
that
now
option.
your vessel twitches and trembles, consumed by conflict with yourself. But that part of you standing in hopeless defiance isn't the only thing resisting me, is it? There's something else in there. Someone else. A greasy film sheltering your heart. Is that a person? No.
She's
It
gonna take
used
control.
to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I
don't care what you are. You're mine.
Okay.
Are you okay?
He's not.
He's fine.
I've always been fine.
No, this isn't right. What do? We can't just let her control us like this.
I've been trying to tell you this whole time.
Okay, Broken, we
It
don't
isn't
need you right now.
about Can or can't. It isn't even about will or won't. There is only one path in front of us, and we will walk it.
No!
We'll just refuse.
Yes.
Not even he could refuse her in the end. What
Well,
are
we're
you
not him.
supposed to do?
We are
We're all
not him.
prisoners here. Some of us are just willing to embrace our chains.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will.
No, Broken,
promise.
shut up!
I know you will.
Everything goes dark.
What?
And you die.
Wait, did we get... Okay, we did get it. Okay. I was like, huh? So we're dying and going to the apothesis. Yeah, okay, cool. That works out. We finished the tower, and now we have the apothesis.
You're on a path in the woods.
Narrator, don't start.
And at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. At the end of that path is a cabin.
There's a cabin!
This is hardly a path in the woods. It's all big and
We got
weird.
paranoid with us this time.
Another witness to her radiance. Her hour is soon upon us.
This is bad. Oh, is it now? I hadn't noticed. Do you need a primer, Mr. Amnesiac? No, I'm quite all right, but if all of you would take a moment to settle down, there's something
not happy.
important I'd like to get across to you before it's too late. Is it about the princess? We already know all about the princess. No, I mean, yes, it's about the princess, but whatever you think I'm going to say, it's probably not that. Look, fine, just out with it already, yeah? But if I hear the words, "You're here to slay her," or "If you don't, it will be the end of the world," you've lost speaking privileges. You two are just wasting your time.
Literally, we're wasting
time. It's all
time.
going to end when we open that cabin door, which means it's already all over. What's the point of dawdling when the end is already written? Okay, that nonsense he's going on about, that's what we need to talk about. You've been here before, obviously.
Yeah, twice.
Whatever you did before gave her far too much power, so you've got to cut it out, get to that cabin, and slay her before things get any more out of hand.
Just wanted to brawl.
Are our thoughts doing that? Make her small, make her small, make her small, make her small.
Paranoid.
Shit. What if I'm doing it wrong? What if I'm making her even stronger?
Stop, paranoid.
We've built a new god, and she is limitless. Do you hear those two, with their runaway thoughts? I'm only giving you the sliver of information I'm giving you now because things are already deep in the shitter. This was my last card to play, and it looks like it's already made things worse, so hurry. Cabin, now.
Okay, let's look at our memories. That was a little different because we didn't have paranoid here before. We can allow an ungrounded voice to tap into your potential. Walk the razor's edge between courage and madness. Overpower a psychic barrier? This one's so creepy. Sorry, let's figure out which one we want to do. I want to know what these mean. Okay, since we have a different voice from before, we had the contrarian before, since we went a different route. I think we're gonna try to fight her again. It's gonna be different, I believe, so let's do that. Okay.
But a great and horrible change is already underway. The ground quakes beneath your feet, even the earth. The end. Stop believing everything you hear. We just have to get our thoughts in order. We just have to think straight.
I agree.
You already know everything you need.
Alright.
As you step forward, flung backwards.
Skip through this a little bit. Glorious.
In the world bow.
Finally, the little bird has...
There's a loud...
Okay, we're gonna take the blade and try to fight her with the paranoid. I'm gonna save here, though, just in case.
Yeah, screw all of this. I'm with you. A real god wouldn't need us as part of her plan.
You'll never make it to her, and even if you do, what could you possibly hope to accomplish?
We'll do what we were always supposed to. We'll take this blade and we'll sink it into her heart. Look at the way everything's being flung around her. If we just throw ourselves in her direction, I don't know. Maybe it'll work. If our thoughts are what give her power, maybe it could cut both ways.
He's crazy.
Maybe we can do whatever we want to do. Maybe none of this is real.
He's crazy.
With a forceful tug, you yank the blade out from the tree. You close your eyes and take a deep breath, and for a moment you can feel everything around you.
Right.
Like you're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. And then your eyes open, settling on your target.
Oh my goodness.
It's time.
Time to embrace our destiny?
You launch yourself towards the princess. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Even now you defy me. Do it then.
Ooh.
Show me what you think it takes to end what's destined to end everything.
Yeah, do it. Show her.
Alright. Assail the unassailable. Alright, fuck it.
To win. You
Shut
know
up,
that,
Broken.
right? What are you even going to do with that tiny knife? Give her a scratch?
You still don't get it, do you? We can be whatever we want to be. Nothing is real. It all might as well just be a dream.
Are you okay?
Of course, I'm not okay. I've never been okay. But maybe I needed to never be okay for us to make this happen. As you fall towards
Whoa.
the princess, you swing the blade in a massive arc, putting all of your strength behind it.
We cut her hair.
It cuts a shockwave through the very air, splitting everything in its path.
Holy shit.
It won't be enough.
How unexpected.
Yo!
As the blow lands, the entire world shakes. The outline of the princess disappears into a storm of dust and debris. Could we have done that the whole time?
Yo!
It was a
crazy.
fluke, I'm sure. An accident, that's all.
It won't be a fluke if we do it again.
Yo!
As the dust settles, the form of the princess comes back into view. Her skin and vestments are lightly scuffed, but her body is whole, and her face is full of self-righteous
Paranoid's
fury.
the
At
legit.
least we made her mad. That has to count for something. But she holds her anger back.
What?
Her eyes close, and a gentle smile curls across her lips.
And so the little bird has found his heart at the end of the world.
Her eyes flit open, pupils narrowing on your form.
But is it courage that courses through his veins? Or is it madness?
Both?
The world around her stills. The debris stops in place, and the air is calm and silent.
You walk a razor's edge. It won't be long before you slip.
Oh!
And then, in an instant, Thor comes at you. You are
Wait!
pelted with stone after massive stone, even the pebbles slicing through you like bullets. You cannot hope to so much as move as the bombardment continues, your body being destroyed
Damn.
bit by bit, crushed under the mass of wood and rock.
It's over. You had your moment, I'll give you that. But that's all it was. Hope it was worth it.
Enough with the yous. Whether you like it or not, you're a part of us.
For real?
Hell, whether I like it or not, you're a part of us. That was your moment too. And we can have another if we all work together. She's not your perfect goddess. Just look at what she's doing to you, her most loyal servant.
Her only servant.
This isn't very nice, but we did make her angry. Isn't it what we deserve?
No.
Who deserves something like this? She wants her freedom at the expense of ours, and she's willing to destroy us over and over again if it helps her. What kind of god does that? Stop deluding yourself. If we're going to make this work, all of us need to see the truth.
But I love her.
Oh, broken!
And she doesn't love
Oh, broken.
you. She doesn't even know you exist. You are just a tiny part of an obstacle, and she is currently in the process of destroying said obstacle, so I suggest you snap out of it now while you still
Get it, hero? Oh, that was the narrator. I thought that was the fucking hero for a second. Steal your doubts.
all at once the pressure
Whoa.
breaks. You burst through a mountain of debris and straight for the princess's heart. As you soar towards her, the eyes on her vestments open wide, the light of their gaze slowing your pursuit as more and more matter continues to assail you.
But it's not enough to stop us.
That's right, broken.
We're going to make it to her.
You are.
Yo,
As you
we have a
draw near,
sword!
You extend your blade, readying a powerful strike. It sings through the air and is met with a barrier of light.
This is
You remain
crazy.
frozen in midair, the two of you unblinking, waiting to see who breaks first. And then we win. Right? That's what should happen. Why isn't it happening? Did we do something wrong? Were all these powerful, heroic thoughts not enough?
I believe in us. Isn't
Oh,
that
broken.
enough?
Unless we got the rules wrong. I'm sorry. I think I messed this up.
No. Oh, look at our sword. We have an awesome sword. Okay. Do we make a save here? And what do we do? I thought you said that all of this was like a dream, that we could choose how it goes, so why can't we choose the win?
The thing with dreams is
Oh.
that they always end.
An admirable.
No, I want to reload. I want to choose the other. I know. I want to choose this. No, we just have to push harder. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't a way for us to win.
That's right. So come on, push, all of you.
All of us together.
I'll do my best.
All right.
I want to keep my
One
sword.
last try. You continue the struggle, your blade kicking up sparks as it grinds against the princess's barrier. You're getting to her.
Yes.
Your persistence is admirable, but it's misplaced.
We're so much more than I thought we were. It won't be misplaced if we win.
You ignore the princess's words and push a little further, and then a crack.
We did
Where
it.
that crack formed, another forms, and then another. Finally, it shatters. We did it. We actually did it.
It's not over yet.
The princess's face remains serene as your blade plummets towards her heart.
Yes, I love
A
this.
victory, but one that remains rooted in the material. And I am beyond that now. Come, let us leave this world of illusions.
Wait. Before your blade can pierce her heart, it has vanished from your hand. The world around you unravels into a textured nothing. No!
You have no weapon. Our battle is at an end.
Is she going to hurt us now?
No, she's leaving, isn't she? The princess reaches forward into the textured nothing and buries her fingers in its divine flesh. Her touch is soft.
Oh, that feels nice.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
Wonderful. So we still end up here. Her grip tightens and somehow you feel it. The pain sits at the limits of your comprehension like an endless sea of hands fall on you one after another before finally collapsing in on themselves. You lose yourself in the darkness.
She's hurting us again. I've never hurt like this before.
Why
She
couldn't
isn't
we
even
win?
touching us. How could she hurt us without touching us? Unless all of this is us. No, we can't be this. But it feels like she's ripping us apart.
We can fight back still. Make her feel what you have felt. Well, I don't know what to do, man. Fight back.
Maybe if we feel all of this nothing, maybe we can use it.
Oh.
Anything to make this stop.
Anything to make her feel what we feel.
You are a wave of tendrils racing against themselves and down the shape of an arm. You snap around it. Oh.
But that isn't enough, is it?
Oh.
We can show her more. We can show her what she's done to us. We can make her understand. We can make her feel what we've felt.
Whoa, your awareness shifts between oh god. The fibers of nothingness that is somehow outside of your body but part of it. Time yields to feeling. You wrap around wrist, ankle, neck, and pull from her heart the whole of her experience, and in return she pulls from your heart the whole of yours. We're just tearing into each other. So much of her is empty bluster, blast muttered fists first in the quiet to give an empty life a sense of meaning, and then the same boast wrapped in a bow of true whatever. Belief turned to arrogance that shatters as she finally sees something other than herself.
Oh, we've both hurt each other so very much.
Yes, yes we have. Ooh. Your eyes open, she is bound to you and you are bound to her, hollow echoes of what you used to be.
I can hear your voices prattle in my head. I was never going to ascend.
This is crazy.
This is all so very small. I'm so very small. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. That was kind of scary. We did not get the chance to spawn, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. A goddess unraveled. Share your darkest pain and paranoia with a divine being. Ew. I'm assuming this is for when we are forced into helping her, and then we make her feel pain too, maybe? I don't know. This is insane. Okay, let's get going. Silence as you approach. You're nothing at all.
I think you know.
I don't care. Get out of here. Narrator, though he did make me want to cry on that one where we got our happy ending, I think. Okay, let's go. Hello, my love.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I missed you too. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, when the echoes spun us from one into two. So, will you attempt...
There's so many stories left unfinished, can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
I appreciate that there's so many options to see. Oh, hi.
Suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. A tiny island caught between the death of the old and the birth of the new. But weightless is not helpless.
It's different.
You unchained your will and rose against a would-be god. And for a shining moment, made yourself my equal. And then, you surpassed me. Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
I don't disagree. I think we rejected her perspective. Did I argue our independence? I missed them. That was you. You were consumed by your own ego.
And you shed your doubts to rise against me. It was only together that we were able to create something beautiful.
Hi, scary girl. Okay, this is the same. Except for here. It's hard to understand her.
soft summer flesh hated you. To fear means to fear losing the flesh. The flesh is not the spirit.
I helped you out of fear and I'm not afraid of you anymore. That is why I resist you now.
And yet there is no reason to resist me beyond fear and delusion. If you aren't afraid of me, why would you resist me? Why would you force the rest of the world to resist
Because
me
we have
too?
different perspectives.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
I was so glad to dance with you.
And dance with me again, and we'll never have to stop.
A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and strangles your trust. When I succumbed to myself, you patiently stood by me and cut the thistles that rooted in my skin. Your compassion is what freed us both, but compassion is a thing that must be nurtured, and you cannot nurture that which cannot change.
I think this is one of my favorite princesses. At least the romance route. Of course I helped you. I didn't want us to hate each other.
Then help me again. We are each other's liberation.
Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye.
Yo. We looked crazy there.
It was fear that made our prison. And it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. But even bound, you saw a light, and you gave me the wisdom to speak my heart and shed my doubts. Without fear, suffering ceases to be. Without fear, death dissolves. Without fear, we are free to choose beauty. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
Leave with her. Death is more than fear, it is reality. Just because we can reject it does not mean the world is free of it.
Their prisons are their own. And should we not give them the ability to find their freedom? If we can free ourselves, the world can certainly follow suit.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving. My will?
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it is. There is no constant. Open your eye.
How do we end this? What do you think happens if we leave here?
This universe dies, and
Okay. I wouldn't say she's cruelty itself. I can't let that happen. I can't let everything die.
Even now you think you can destroy me. If it takes all of eternity to break your delusion, I will still break it.
You don't have to face her alone.
Thank you, hero. You have no idea how good it is to hear you.
It's good to be here. You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
Oh.
I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Where it all began.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
I'm good. Is it just me? You and me? Did anyone else make it to the cabin?
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out there, jumbled up in the rest of her.
Alright, let's take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
Alright, let's go.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
We both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Okay.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Agreed.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
I don't want to kill you, actually. Let's sit with her. Alright, we never chatted with her, so we're gonna try to do all the options, I guess. I don't think I want to be a god.
Honestly, me neither.
Are you the same as you are out there?
No. I feel like I'm myself again.
I only wanted to slay the you out there. It's easier to want to kill an abstract concept than it is a person.
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out? What if we tried doing this forever? I can do whatever you think I can, right? So, make me put it all back. Make me fix whatever this place is and make me wipe our memories of everything that's happened. Make me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up. Before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
Just repeat this forever? Would resetting it do anything to help them, the people out there? If you continue to exist, don't they continue to die and suffer?
Fixing that is on you, not me. If you want me to help them, you'll have to make me help them.
Meaning we have to choose good options. But we'll always die on the first chapter. I don't want to forget you.
That's sweet. But unless you do, the whole world ends, right? Not like I care. But it seems important to you.
We're going to find ourselves back here eventually.
And if we do, nothing is stopping us from making the same choice. We could just keep doing this forever.
Damn, she's right. If we're talking about this right now, how do we know we haven't done this before?
I don't think that's something we'll ever get to know. But odds are we've probably done it before.
Damn. How do you know that things won't end worse? What if when I make my way back here I'm different and I hurt you? What if I kill you? What if I let you bring about the end of everything?
Who cares? We've hurt each other plenty and I still like you.
Oh, wait.
And if you're hesitating, then you must still like me too.
I do. I love you. We'd have to decide to do this every single time, forever. Eventually something's going to be different. What if we change our minds?
Well, if we change our minds, we change our minds. What matters is that we'll always have a choice. This is just the one we're making now.
This isn't fair. I want to be here with you. I don't want to be alone again. No. Let's agree to do her stuff. Okay, then let's do it. I believe in us. Agree to her plan.
Okay, if this is your choice, then I have your back. I guess I'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
She takes the blade from our hand, a fondness in her gaze.
Oh! I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
I'll cry, thanks. The hero. Wait, does it keep going?
You're on a path in the woods.
It's not
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Brother, it really just resets. That was the ending? I'm gonna cry. We got 2 romantic endings in this one. Oh, I love her. So that was that ending. You're on a path in the woods. The cycle resets, and we got quite a bit of princesses done. We finished the tower. I'm thinking about going back and doing this one just to get it out of the way. We finished the spectre. We finished the wraith. We got more of the witch. She just stabbed us. We got 1 picture. We got the thorn. Seen most of those. And we got the happily ever after one as well, which I absolutely love. The thorn and the happily ever after one are one of my favorites. So we've seen quite a few new things. I think I'm gonna go back to this one though. We could have had everything if only given me a little more, and probably do those 2 real quick. Okay, yeah, let's go back. Bro, okay, right here. Let's embrace her.
This was our only real choice. Even the ground itself kneels to her.
It was all turned to dust so easily. Is it even real?
Fill the empty seat by my side.
So if we embrace her, what happens?
You fool. You can feel the pull of her gravity catch you, carrying you from the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Come to me.
Her words are like a gentle
So
tug,
she brings us close
drawing you
anyway.
closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder.
Is it the end? We're still
Okay.
here.
The ice kind of weaves into a textured nothingness. He does not
There's
respond.
nothing left but us and her. Even the dust is gone. The prying fingers were him. They were all him. And now he's gone.
Paranoid.
She's the answer to our questions. She always has been. He tried to blind you all. But she broke through his lies, as she always would.
What happens now? Even though the whole world's turned to nothing, we still exist.
Is she still gonna reach through us and hurt
If we're
us?
real, then there must be something else that's real, something that's been hidden from us. We have to find it.
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension.
Okay.
Yes, she understands.
She reaches forward and hurts us.
The flame may be snuffed.
See? This is nice.
It's not nice. She hurts. So these two. How do we get them? You have to stop this. I can't take it.
It will be over soon.
Soon? So many things we believed were real were nothing at all. Just look at the world around us, or lack thereof. Who's to say pain is even real?
Oh, I bet the pain's real.
How about the fact that it hurts?
Ow!
Yes, hurt her. No, we can't endure this. It's all just words and ideas. We're only telling ourselves it's painful. It doesn't have to hurt if we don't think it should.
No, it hurts. Make her suffer with you.
Who am I kidding? It's not going to stop unless we make it stop. We have to make it stop.
Make it stop then. Okay, wait, it's the same. Relief as a massive burden is lifted from you. You are in one piece. You are in your body. Your eyes open before you is the massive form of the princess, arms bound by the textured nothing. Behind her, a hole in the world leading to something beyond, something beautiful.
There it is. Something actually real.
I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful.
Doesn't the mere sight make all the misery worth it?
What did you do to me? I was supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to be a god. I was all of those things. And now I'm not. All because of you.
You hurt us. She looks up with futile sorrow at the something beautiful that sits beyond.
We could have had everything. If only you had given me a little more, we could have been free on the wings of my glory. Now we're stuck here. Forever.
We made this prison. And I don't think we can unmake it.
Why couldn't we unmake it? The hole mends shut as it closes. The tendrils lose their grip, freeing the princess as they retreat. Uh-oh.
Gone. No, how do we get it back? Can we try again? We'll suffer so much better
We'll suffer
if we
so
get
much
to
better.
try again. I promise.
It's so cold here. If this wasn't enough, then what is?
Well, she was taken. Alright, we don't get
She's
to.
gone. And there's that mirror.
A window into the unknown. Did we get all the memories for this? We did! So we finished the apothesis too. Do I need to bring...
But it feels so bad.
Do I need to...
Okay.
Do I need to bring...
I think you know.
Hold on.
I can find.
I think that's why they gave me a trophy there. So we finished the apothesis as well, so we don't need to do this one anymore, hopefully. Yeah, the one I haven't seen most of is the beast and whatever this new one is. So maybe we should go explore the beast more and not get eaten. But I'm loving that we're almost done with this game. There is 2 endings left. One I do have to play through. Well, actually, technically 3. Technically 3. I do want to finish them. So, but one of the endings I can literally, we'll see. I keep saying I'm gonna do this and this, but we don't know yet. There's 3 endings. One ending I don't think I need to go all the way to the end for, so we'll see what we do in the next following episode. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.